Hey, good morning, fam. It is a Live Well Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Gonna tag a few friends as always. Happy Wednesday morning. How's everybody doing? It's a Live Well Wednesday. Joining friends on Facebook Live and IG Live. It's hump day, so we're almost there. We're almost there, you all. Hopefully your week has been going well, even with everything going on in the world. Hope your week has been going well. So feel free to throw some love in the chat. Say good morning. Let me know you're here. And we will get into a little 30 days of mindful abundance. Great way to start our day. Just being mindful, just being positive, just being thankful for what is, and not focus on all of the what isn't in the world. We know that there's a lot happening, but sometimes we just have to take control of rerouting our thoughts. And it's just a great way to start the day, right? Rather than starting with the news and things like that. So what's up? What's up? So yesterday I committed to my Turn Up Tuesday workout. And it's so funny. I get so excited in the moment. And so sometimes I commit at a high level, but there's usually some good that comes out of that when I do. So I will share with you, yes, as a recap for Turn Up Tuesday, we talked about activating our bodies. And so I said I was going to walk 3 miles, and I did. And let me tell you all how committed I was to getting in these 3 miles. Because I had back-to-back meetings, and I had a contractor come that just took way too long. My walk was very short. Hey April. Hi Awa Mary. Loving that my girlfriends are on. So my lunch break was short, and so I was like, I'm going to do this 1 hour walk. I'm going to get in these 3 miles, but I could only get in about 2.5. So I did another half. Hey, gorgeous. I did another half after work. I did my 75 push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and arm bands. So let me just say, if I keep this up, I should be fit and fine by the summertime. Let's see if I can keep this up. I'm not going to commit to that today because I have a full day and full night, but I'm going to see if I can get that back on track tomorrow, and at least that level and that intensity of workout 3 times a week. So I will commit to that, and then my normal, routine, my other 2 to 3 days. So my goal is activating my body. My goal is really 7 days a week, but I know realistically it ends up being more like 5 to 6. So I'm okay with that for now. All right, so let me know if any of you did anything yesterday on our Turn Up Tuesday to activate your body. If you got out, if you went walking, if you did a app exercise, if you did anything to get your body moving. Let me hear all about it. And we're gonna just dive into our Live Well Wednesday. We're almost at the end of the week. Good morning, Alexis. So that's exciting. Good morning, Marcus. Hey, fam. So, as you all know, I think most of you that are on have joined before. If it's your first time, let us know. Let me know. But we like to start the day off with a few minutes of mindfulness to recenter, to reset, to combat all of the stress that's going on in our lives and in the world, especially with COVID, right? And so I'm reading daily readings from my book, 30 Days to Utopia Living, as we're on our 30 Days to Mindful Abundance. And so this week we're in week 3, which is Utopia Living for the Body. Oh, that is amazing, April. 3-mile run yesterday morning. That's like the bomb. I did a little walk and run. And Awa Mary did an hour of Zumba and 15 minutes of weight and crunches. Oh, that's great. Well, we're motivating each other. We gonna be together. By the time COVID is over, we're gonna be able to strut out. God willing that we all stay home enough to stay safe and healthy and well. instead of waddling out. So I don't want to waddle out of COVID. I want to be able to like strut out of COVID. All right. So we're going to be together. We're going to be ready for our next Belize retreat. So we're going to be ready, y'all. So we're in Utopia, Living for the Body, as I digress to get back on track. And we're on page 44 if you want to follow along. I don't read through the whole book. The book is amazing. I definitely recommend getting a copy on Amazon, but I read little bits. And so today's focus is add a dash of healthy and delish. Because as we're talking about our bodies and how do we unleash abundance in our bodies, we talked yesterday about leveling up our fitness, but today we're talking, good morning on IG, good morning, we're talking about now how do we level up even in our diet, because diet is a huge part of it. What we're putting into our bodies is a huge part of it. So I want to share this scripture, Genesis 1:29. Then God said, look, I have given you every seed-bearing plant throughout the earth and all the fruit trees for your food. So I don't know what that implies to you. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Linda. I got all the girls on today. So my sisters. So when I read that, that really reminds me of, the direction of our eating should be heavily plant-based. And as we're dealing with, especially this time of COVID, we want to be strengthening our bodies and our immune systems in every way possible. And having a heavy plant-based diet couldn't be, there couldn't be a better way in terms of getting in the vitamins and the nutrients and everything that our body needs to fight off disease and to have energy and to be healthy and to be well. And so if you're doing a plant-based diet or you're primarily doing a plant-based diet, let us hear from you. Now we know we're not running to and from the grocery store like we have been in the past, so we have to get creative. Some of the things that I do to get in a lot of fresh fruits and veggies is I love my smoothies. I get a big bag of fresh kale out of produce section, but I pop it in my freezer and then I just take out, a handful of kale. When I'm making my smoothies, I also will use like frozen pineapple and other things, and I'll also use a green powder that I get from Trader Joe's, and I'm out, so I gotta go get some more. So this is even helpful for me, or like plant-based protein powders and things like that. So that's a great way. And I also had a conversation with myself this morning that I'm about to really up my salad game. I love salad, so I'm about to up my salad game. So with my salad and my green smoothies, I will actually be doing my body a lot of good. So let's hear what you do. Any tips and tricks? I know soups, veggie chilies and things like that are good, but if we can get in the fresh fruits and veggies, the better off we are. So I also always like to share a did you know kind of fact that supports what we're talking about here with scientific and or medical research. So a study by Tufts University has shown that excessive body weight, a lack of physical activity, and suboptimal diet all contribute to increased cancer risk. However, if we aim to eat at least 4 servings of fruits and veggies a day, such as broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, and others, they can actually have a chemical component that can combat breast cancer by converting a cancer-promoting estrogen into a protective variety. So we just know that eating right is the way that we can heal our body, and there's no time like the present. Also making sure we're getting in our iron, our fiber, our vitamin C, and then anti-inflammatory such as turmeric and ginger, and reducing the sugar. So let's focus on that. Let's level up with this fitness. So I'm going to actually incorporate a little bit of my heavenly aromatherapy as we get ready to center and get into our mindfulness exercise. And mindfulness is really just the act of being fully present. So Linda has shared with us on IG that she makes a beautiful fruit plate in the morning and she snacks on it throughout the day. That is a great idea. It's really about having the right things all around you. I'm a snacker, so I've been eating a lot of tangerines. They're great, and apples. And I find that when I have them out on my counter, what we see is what we want. So put the things that you want to partake in front of you, and that's with everything in life. So make sure you're surrounding yourself with the right things, because that's what you're going to develop an appetite for. right? And let's shove the cookies and snacks away. All right, so I'm going to invite you to put your feet flat on the ground so you can feel grounded and centered. If you're in the bed, then I guess you would just place your feet on your bed and bring your knees up. I add black seed oil to every body. The beauty and abundance of life. Exhaling out any worry, any anxiety. As you continue to take in your deep breaths, breathing in peace and tranquility, just allow that inhalation to move throughout the body. Bring your awareness to how the muscles are relaxing and releasing with each breath. Starting with even our shoulders. Allow your shoulders to drop. Allow your jaw to loosen. I invite you to just lean back in your chair and feel fully supported. I invite you to place one hand on your heart, one hand on your abdomen. Slowly exhaling. And again, we're going to breathe in faith and confidence. We're going to exhale out any fear, any anxiety, releasing that from our bodies. Breathing in love and light into our heart and into our core. Exhaling out any darkness, anything that's not serving us. I invite you to even add in a nice slow neck rotation, loosening any tension, any tightness. And you can even rotate in the opposite direction. And even some shoulder shrugs. Just bringing awareness to our body. As you continue to breathe in deeply, bringing awareness to your mid-back and lower back. And again, breathing in peace and calm into your core, your abdomen, filling up your abdomen like a balloon. Slowly exhaling and releasing any tension, any anxiety. Let's do that again. Breathing in peace and calm into our core. Blowing out any tension or anxiety. Great. You can actually now place your hands on your legs, on your thighs. Just as we're doing our body scan, we want to be in tune with any tightness, any area that might be tender or uncomfortable. And you can even press the palms of your hands with your eyes closed into your thighs, your quads, and continuing to breathe in. Breathing in gratitude and thanks to our bodies for our health, our legs that get us to and fro, that take us on walks and runs and allow us to do Zumba. Even pressing into our knees. Just becoming aware rather than ignoring what's going on in our body. We're becoming in tune. I invite you to raise your toes. You'll feel a stretch in your shins. And then you can press into your toes and lift up your heels. And you'll feel a stretch in your calf. And you can even do a foot rotation, loosening up your ankles. All right, with our next centered breath, again, breathing in health and vitality. Exhaling out any dis-ease in the body. And I want you to just, with your eyes closed, to just really connect with the beam of the sunlight that's coming in through your window. And as we know, that sun helps the plants and the flowers to blossom and bloom. We're going to breathe in that light of vitality, that light of well-being into our bodies. So starting with your breath at the base of your feet, feeling grounded and breathing in that light of vitality, of well-being, all through our legs, our core, our heart, mouth, eyes, and mind. And we're exhaling out any darkness, any infirmity. And let's do that again, starting at the base of our feet, envisioning that light of sun and breathing in vitality and well-being through our legs, our core, our heart, our mouth, our sight, and our thoughts. And exhaling out any darkness, anything that is not serving us well. With our next breath, let's start with that beautiful beam of sunlight starting at the top of our head, really illuminating our thoughts, thinking about life-giving thoughts, what is, and allowing that light to permeate our thoughts, how we see the world even in this time, what we speak, and moving that light into our heart, feeling love for others and compassion, into our core, our center, being filled with love and peace and light, and moving all the way through our legs and into our feet. Just taking a few minutes to continue to breathe deeply at your own pace and allowing yourself to be filled with thoughts of beauty and abundance, gratitude for our bodies, our temple, our health. We're on this live, we're healthier than many at this time. We're alive and well. So let's just celebrate that in our thoughts. Take a moment to be mindful. Your thoughts are drifting, that's okay. Just bring them back to center. Again, we're focusing on our gratitude, mindful abundance, anything that you're grateful for, but even thanking God for the beauty and health and vitality of our bodies. invite you to now really embrace the beauty of your optimum health, envisioning your desired outcome for your body. Breathing in healing if there's any area of sickness or infirmity. Envisioning yourself feeling just mobile and agile and energetic. It's not just about the physical, what we see, but also just being healthy. So visualize your optimal body at its peak health in this mindfulness moment. Stronger, leaner, more energized, pain-free, ache-free, all of those things. Taking another final cleansing breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. All right. So if anybody has any reflections, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you have an abundance of reflections from today's exercise. Would love for you to share it in the comments and in the chat. Just definitely want to say thank you for joining. I love starting my day off mindfully with each and every one of you. So make it a Utopia living day. Let's continue to level up, the Utopia living in our bodies. And let us know how you do. And we'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And also, don't forget, join us this Saturday for virtual yoga from your patio, living room, or backyard. Make it something you do with the fam as we are focusing on social connection and leveling up our wellness. Make it a Utopia living day. See you soon.